Hey Nikki gang, what's up? Welcome back to Nikki Reacts TV. It's your girl Nikki and you are tuned into another reaction video. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. And to all my returning subscribers, you already know how it goes down. So let's just get into this video because I wanted to share with you guys an article that I stumbled across which really caught my attention. It's from the Charlotte Observer, and it's regarding the time of death and a police report from Mexico investigating the death of Shanquella Robinson. So there are a lot of conflicting information out there regarding her time of death, but this article states to get its source directly from that police report. So let's just get into the article. So the Charlotte Observer states information from a police report says Shanquella Robinson was alive when medical help first arrived at the vacation home where she was staying with a group of friends. The report differs from details previously reported from 25-year-old Robinson's death certificate that said she died within 15 minutes of being injured. Instead, a police report excerpt shows a doctor from a local hospital was with Robinson and others in the house for close to 3 hours before she was pronounced dead. The Charlotte Observer obtained excerpts from a police report earlier this week that had not yet been publicly released. Notably, the police information reported by and provided from Metro Plymix, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but does not mention obvious signs of Robinson's physical injuries, which family members have said existed on her body prior to her burial. Grave injuries to her back and neck were determined to be the cause of death after an autopsy by officials in Mexico. The police report says she also suffered from cardiac arrest. Since her death, the FBI and Mexican police authorities have launched investigations into how she died. The Charlotte Observer attempted to reach Cabo police via email and social media messages and did not receive a response. A Mexican official told the Observer he obtained the internal law enforcement report through a source. Robinson's family did not return multiple calls and messages regarding this report. So the report states that the information shows that at 2:13 p.m. on October 29th, medical help was summoned to Villa Linza 32, a property run by company Cabo Villas. Around an hour later, Dr. Carolina Beatriz Ornelius Gutierrez of the American Medical Center, a local hospital, arrived to treat Robinson, according to report excerpts. House calls to vacation rentals for routine non-emergency medical services are common in tourist hubs in Mexico. It is unclear in the police report expert who called for medical help, but the reporting person is listed as Winter Donovan of Greensboro, North Carolina. Donovan is one of 6 people identified by family, friends, and media sources as a person Robinson was traveling with. And of course, Donovan could not be reached to comment, and her phone number has been conveniently disconnected. So a Charlotte staff member Observer stated that the police report was in Spanish. However, they were able to obtain a translator who stated that Dr. Gutierrez says she told Robinson had, quote, drunk a lot of alcohol, end quote, and the medical call was for Robinson to, quote, to be given an IV. The police report indicates Gutierrez found a female, understood in the report to be Robinson, with stable vital signs but dehydrated, unable to communicate verbally, and appearing to be inebriated. The doctor reported that she believed Robinson needed to be transferred to a hospital, but her friends insisted that she be treated in the villa. Dr. Gutierrez attempted an IV but was unsuccessful. According to the report, it's unclear what medications was in the IV. In addition, the report goes on to say that the doctor was there for close to an hour when Robinson began having a seizure. The convulsions from the seizure lasted less than a minute, according to the report. At this point, the patient's friend named Winter Donovan called 911 to request an ambulance, according to the Observer's Spanish to English translation of the report. This was around 4:20 p.m. In the meantime, the patient presented with difficulty breathing and a lowered pulse, and they gave her rescue breaths. The doctor, along with a friend, began administering CPR at 4:49 p.m. when Gutierrez detected Robinson had stopped having a pulse. Police arrived and talked with the doctor who was treating Robinson at 5:25 p.m. It's not clear from the information in the police report exactly what time an ambulance arrived from the 911 call. The report information indicates paramedics administered a total of 14 rounds of CPR, 5 doses of adrenaline, and 6 discharges AED shocks without success. Unable to revive Robinson, Gutierrez declared her dead at 5:57 p.m., according to the report. The police report information lists deceased person cardiopulmonary arrest as the reason police were called.
Shanquella Robinson is now in her final resting place, but her family simply can't find peace with so many questions remaining about what really happened to her that turned a vacation to tragedy. The sound of a doorbell camera, but otherwise silence as I tried to visit 2 of the people who joined Shanquella on what would be her final vacation.
So as I stated previously, you guys, this report was published by the Charlotte Observer. So you can Google it, read it for yourself in its entirety. I don't know the validity of the Mexican police report, but this is what this article is stating. So how do you guys feel about the timeline of events leading up to her death? Because we know there's a lot of conflicting information out there. And I was actually surprised to read that Winter Donovan was the one who actually called 911. If this is true or not, what do you guys think? So comment down below and let me know. Let's get into the conversation. You know, as I stated, there's so many stories out there, and we just want these people to be prosecuted at the end of the day, get this woman the justice that she rightfully deserves, because nobody deserves to be taken away from this earth prematurely, let alone in the manner that she did. So we're hoping that the FBI is closing in on each and every last individual that was in that room with her. And we hope justice for Shanquella Robinson is coming really soon. Well, guys, I want to hear from you now. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this entire article. Do you believe it's valid? Do you believe that Winter actually did call 911? And how do you feel about that? So yeah, let's get into this conversation. We have a lot to discuss, and I thank you guys for following me as I continue to follow the story. I think it's equally important that we get the story out there and keep it in rotation. So please give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and join the Nikki gang. And as always, I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you later. Bye.
I've been losing friends and finding peace, but honestly that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly that sound